He's with his doctors. Apparently he's doing well. I plan on talking to him shortly, I hope, when I get back to the telephone. Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. And I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have been engaged in making sure that the people and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience. I don't have all that detail. We'll make that available to you. I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if I'm not able to if it's not convenient for you all. But the bottom line is that the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. And everybody must condemn it. Everybody. I'll keep you informed, and if I am able to speak to Donald, I'll let you know that as well. But so far, it appears he's doing well, number one. Number two, that there's thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience. We have some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal government, I'm going back to my phone to speak with the federal agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing. Has anything happened? They learned any more in the last couple hours. So thank you very much, and I hope I get to speak to them tonight, and I'll get back to you if I do, okay?
Mr. President, do you think there was an assassination attempt?
I don't know enough to, I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make any more comments. Thank you.
Are you worried about President safety? Was the security failing, Mr. President?
U.S. President Joe Biden there with brief remarks addressing the nation. Some reporters there in attendance as well after this shooting occurring at a presidential campaign rally for the former president, Donald Trump. Gary O'Donoghue is there in Pennsylvania for us. He's been covering this. And we heard there, Gary, we heard the president condemning this kind of violence, saying there is no place in America for this kind of violence. He called it sick, and he said that this should have been a rally that should have been conducted peacefully. And then interesting to hear as well, Gary, that he does hope to speak with Donald Trump in the coming hours.
Yeah, he said he was going to try and speak to him this evening. He said he would let us know if he managed to do that, referring to him as Donald. I've never heard that before. Never heard him call him Donald before. And yes, condemning any political violence, as everyone will. The Biden campaign is already trying to halt a lot of its campaign activity at the moment, trying to stop the TV ads playing and the stuff going up online. I think there'll be quite a lot of pressure for some sort of pause in this campaign in general while things become clearer. He was asked there, wasn't he, whether he regarded this as an assassination attempt. He said he didn't have the facts at this stage. He had an opinion, but he didn't have the facts at this stage. But that's clearly the question that people are going to ask. Was this another former president, another holder of the most powerful job in the world who's had an attempt on his life? That's the question people are going to be asking. It wouldn't be the first time in this country, but it's a shocking moment when things like this happen. And we've heard from our eyewitnesses here how upset and emotional they've been about what happened, and have been raising all sorts of questions. And I have to say, there's been some anger too. We've witnessed some anger. We witnessed it here on BBC News just shortly after the shooting, when we were trying to bring you the news of what was happening, and there was a guy understandably upset who was not very keen for us to do that, tried to stop us doing that. But it's our job to bring you the details of what's happened as best we can, to explain it to the public and explain it to the world. That's what we're here for, and that's why we're staying, and that's why we're broadcasting at the moment.